In the vast, untamed expanse of the internet, a new kind of criminal thrives. They operate in the shadows, their identities obscured, their motives often veiled. We imagine masterminds, ghost-like figures leaving no trace, perpetually one step ahead. This perception, this myth of the untouchable cyber phantom, has long dominated our fears. But what if the truth is far more human? The media often paints a picture of hackers as brilliant, meticulous, and virtually untraceable. This creates a powerful myth that only the most sophisticated state-sponsored actors, or lone geniuses, pose a real threat. But the reality is far more prosaic. Many cybercriminals, especially the less experienced, get caught not through grand counterintelligence, but through sheer recklessness, impulsiveness, or simple errors. Despite the dramatic headlines and the increasing scale of cyber attacks, the odds of a cybercriminal actually being caught and convicted have, for a long time, been staggeringly low. It's a chilling statistic that fuels the very myths we seek to debunk. For every victim, a sense of helplessness often takes root, believing their digital assailant will simply vanish into the ether. One of the most enduring myths is that cybercriminals based in foreign countries are untouchable. The legal labyrinth of international borders, a lack of extradition treaties, and national sovereignty often create an insurmountable barrier. Law enforcement agencies in one country face immense difficulty prosecuting criminals operating from another, especially when state-sponsored cybercrime is a factor. Cybercriminals deliberately employ a sophisticated arsenal of tools to obscure their digital footprint. Proxy servers, virtual private networks, and advanced encryption are designed to mask their identity and location, making the hunt for them akin to finding a needle in a global haystack. This technological cloak further reinforces the myth of their ultimate anonymity, suggesting they are truly ghosts in the machine. Yet, even the most careful criminals leave traces. The truth is, modern law enforcement wields powerful unseen weapons, digital forensics. Cybersecurity systems log every interaction, every network packet. These seemingly innocuous digital breadcrumbs are meticulously collected, analyzed, and used to reconstruct the criminal's actions, bit by bit. It's the digital equivalent of fingerprints, often far more revealing. This is where the myth of the infallible mastermind truly crumbles. Many hackers are caught because of their own mistakes. Recklessness, impulsiveness, and inexperience lead them to overlook critical details in their attempts to cover tracks. They might reuse passwords, forget to properly anonymize a connection, or even leave personal identifiers buried deep within their malicious code. The human element, ironically, becomes their biggest vulnerability. Despite sophisticated masking, the fundamental pathways of the internet can still be exploited. Authorities often catch hackers through traditional methods adapted for the digital age, IP tracking and surveillance. While criminals use VPNs and proxies, these too can leave trails or be compromised. Patience, technical expertise, and cross-referencing vast amounts of data can eventually lead investigators to the real-world location behind a digital alias. Another common myth is that individual cybercrimes are too small or too numerous to matter, left to go unpunished. The truth is, the system relies heavily on public engagement. In the United States, the Internet Crime Complaint Center, or IC3, provides an accessible reporting system. It's a crucial partnership between the FBI and the National White Collar Crime Center, collecting vital data that fuels investigations, proving no complaint is truly too small. Beyond reporting, dedicated human resources are fighting back. The FBI has a specialized cyber investigations department, a formidable force against digital threats. These agents are trained specifically to navigate the complex digital landscape, using advanced techniques and coordinating efforts across agencies. They stand as a testament to the commitment to prosecuting these often elusive criminals, dismantling the myth of untouchability. The fight isn't just at a national level. Many local police departments are now training their own internet or computer crime units. This grassroots effort means that victims can find information and assistance closer to home, directly challenging the myth that only large, high-profile cases receive attention. It ensures that justice can begin at a local level, adapting to the pervasive nature of cybercrime. The myth of beyond borders is steadily eroding thanks to increasing global collaboration. Nations are realizing that cybercrime is a shared threat demanding a unified response. Organizations like Europol, through its Joint Cybercrime Action Task Force, are fostering international cooperation, sharing intelligence, and coordinating cross-border operations to apprehend ransomware gangs and other transnational threats. The world is getting smaller for cybercriminals. For years, cryptocurrency provided a perceived haven for criminals, its decentralized and pseudonymous nature fueling the myth of untraceable transactions. It was believed that once funds entered the blockchain, they vanished into an unrecoverable digital void. This anonymity made ransomware and other cybercrimes incredibly lucrative, as payments seemed impossible to track, leaving victims with no recourse. However, the very nature of cryptocurrency, its immutable blockchain, is now becoming its undoing. Improved methods for tracing criminal transactions across the blockchain have emerged. While transactions are pseudonymous, the ledger is public and permanent. Sophisticated analysis tools can link wallets, trace flows, and identify patterns, allowing authorities to follow the money, often leading directly to the criminals' real identities. The illusion of untraceability is fading. The takedown of the REvil ransomware gang is a powerful testament to modern investigative capabilities, directly challenging the myth of invincibility. Experts like John Fokker, a former member of the Dutch National High-Tech Crime Unit, studied REvil malware, uncovering its accounting mechanisms. They identified affiliates, collaborated internationally, and published findings. This concerted effort led to significant arrests, proving that even major operations can be dismantled. Sometimes, the simplest human flaw becomes the key. The takedown of Genesis Market, a major criminal marketplace, was aided by a disgruntled cybercriminal. Unpaid by the gang, this insider reached out, providing crucial information that complemented intelligence gathered from malware analysis. This internal dissent, fueled by greed and betrayal, highlights that even in the most secure criminal enterprises, human fallibility remains a critical vulnerability, defying the myth of unwavering loyalty. The methods for catching cybercriminals are continuously evolving. Machine learning tools now assist in reconnaissance and information gathering, allowing for more precise identification. Beyond reaction, there's a growing focus on prevention, using threat intelligence to anticipate and stop crimes before they occur. It's a dynamic, ongoing battle where technology and human ingenuity constantly adapt, further eroding the notion of the perfect crime. The myths surrounding cybercriminals, their untraceable mastery, their immunity to justice, their impenetrable anonymity, are steadily being debunked. While the digital landscape remains challenging, the truth is clear: mistakes are made, digital breadcrumbs are found, and a global, collaborative effort is bringing more and more of these shadowy figures into the light. The internet may be vast, but it is not boundless, and justice, however slow, is learning to navigate its complex currents.